a player on the up at 22 years of age, 1m83. Paolo Porro is exceptionally good in his position.
Right, it's pretty good. A little bit short, but he jumps a lot. It's very, very able. The biggest difference is that very fast Milano could hope to win only if they play very close to the top level. For Perugia, they can play also a standard match and they can succeed in the end of this semi-final.
It's going to be Ginelli starting, and it will be Ventara in the opposite slots. It's Flavio through the middle. It's Plotnitsky through the outside. It's Russo through the middle. It's Semenyo through the outside.
Yeah, Leone is still on the bench. He's recovering from a bad injury. They take a long time to recover completely. He went back in the court a few weeks ago, but now Lorenzetti prefer going with Semenyuk and Plotnitsky as a spiker and receiver.
The man who masterminded a few quirky rotations for Trentino last season, not your standard, and here we go. I love this. The ticker tapes come down before the game's even started, and so now what has to happen? All the players start clearing it up. I mean, you don't see that very often.
Can you tell me the name in English? In Italian it's Stelle Filanti.
Stelle Filanti.
I mean, Stelle is stars.
Okay, yes.
And Filanti is a kind of...
like shooting stars?
No.
No?
No. The thread. Thread is filo.
Ah, okay.
Threading.
I guess with that, because it's in long line, we could just call it bunting or something. It's normally the ticker tape is all the smaller cut-up ones, like you see on Britain's Got Talent, America's Got Talent, when they get the golden buzzer and it all comes down. Or when these players win tomorrow, whichever one of them does, and we'll see it all then. But right now, we are no closer to knowing who is going to be winning. It's all about this game right here for a chance to win the Coppa Italia. And to do that, you've got to win this semi-final. Before the game gets going, we'll have a minute's silence. A minute's silence, wonderfully observed in memory of Gigi Riva, the former Italian national team soccer player and also a Cagliari footballer and a bit of a legend who sadly passed away.
It's so loved because he won the only Scudetto in Sardinia with Cagliari, and he refused many other offers with a lot of money, but he decided, I am a friend of Cagliari, and he stayed there. That's why we in Italy love so much Gigi Riva.
Away we go with the second semi-final of the Del Monte Super Cup here in Bologna. Milano with the serve, and Perugia with a massive side out from Plotnitsky. What a swing that is. We're going to see plenty more of them during this match. Ventara, decent serve. And Kaziski's off and running.
Kaziski played just a little the last match in Trento because he's a very experienced player. And he decided he cannot play at the maximum level, two matches so close. So he rested a little in the last match, ready for this evening.
great start that Regas was hoping for. Easy one for Perugia.
Regas was one of the biggest surprise of the first part of the league. He went to be the back of Dirlich, and he's playing very good.
Oh, well, that was incredibly good, as Kazitsky was almost skittled out then. What a serve that is from Semeniuk.
So fast.
Semeniuk once again. That's a good ball. Well played, Regas. He comes into this one as Frere Regas with 173 attack points, 12 blocks and 6 aces from the season.
Really young, really strong, a great surprise.
Yeah, came from Mazet in Belgium, under 20 international with Belgium, winning the, getting a bronze medal at the Euros under 20s back in 2020. So far so good. Perugia and Milano giving it all they've got, as you might expect. Side-outs coming. Russo, interesting, Russo getting a start ahead of Flavio for this one, but that shows, doesn't it, the strength in depth that Perugia have got through the middle in who they can use. With Roberto Russo, Flavio and Sebastian Solé, and Davide Candelaro, 34 now, he's not playing hardly at all. It's a real battle between Russo and Flavio and Solé for the starting positions. Nice work. Piano gets ready to serve. Nice swing.
Yeah. Bentara. The player from Perugia told me that Bentara is one of the strongest men in the world. When he used the weight, it's unbelievable how many weight he can lift.
Gianelli now with the serve. This could be a chance. It's too far past the antenna, and so Milano have the point. And I tell you right now, those of you that are watching this one, that noise is not going to stop. The Perugia fans are going to keep going right till the very end. Porro to serve.
Paolo Porro is pretty good on serve, he risks a lot.
Yeah, he's done well. He's had 10 aces so far this season. He's actually had 9 blocks as well, which is pretty good going for someone at 1m83 at this level. Oh, that's a good lead, swerving right in between Kazitsky and Regas. Regas helping out in the pass. Plotnitsky not able to find his mark. Talking of good servers, here's another one. Nishikawa. That's well left by Colaci. 38 years of age, Colaci, still going strong. Excellent libero.
Both teams are risking a lot on serve in this first part of the match.
Excellent. Paolo Porro, very difficult to read where he's going to go. He keeps his hands up high really early, doesn't he? And it's a very slight movement at the end.
And I think that today we have the chance to enjoy Ishikawa and Plotnitsky. I'm not saying the best spiker, but for sure wonderful in the movement, very controlled. It's a pleasure to see them.
It's really exciting to watch them, isn't it? Because again, they're not the tall, but the positions they get in. It's like sometimes watching Plotnitsky. He's on an invisible chair, just sat there having a swing. And then Ishikawa's speed, along with the experience of Kaczynski. We are being... Yes.
Kaczynski, I think, is by far the more respected player, for sure in the Italian Super League, but I think all around the world. So professional, so gentle, so good as a volleyball player.
Yeah, prior to him being with Trentino, he was playing for the EKT Springs in Japan. He's got over 24 individual awards in his career. That's how good he is. Clever from Semeniuk. Good save by Porro. It was fine. Regas played it with his fist. It wasn't a catch ball. That was okay. And a great pickup by Porro. Finished by Bentara. Well, he's I've been watching Bentara play this season, and he's got a little bit of a kind of a natural kind of technique where he likes to come a little bit from right to left. So if you watch him in this match, he likes to come from right to left, which is nice for him to open up the cross-court angle. And so that serve is one that really suits him. He was unlucky it didn't land in. Regas' serve is dealt with. Nicely done by Kaczynski. 2 meters and 3, 39 years of age, but age is just a number.
Yeah, and the peculiarity of Milano is being ready and having chance, good defense, and then fast. And as always, Kaczynski high over the block, very long.
Good lead by Semeniuk. He's already had one ace as Semeniuk. That time he's being clever, drops it onto Piano, and that will do. Might be a miss hit, doesn't matter.
Not so fast, but enough to get a point. Out.
Unlucky from Kaczynski. He's set up as if he's going to go towards where he was facing, and he's cut it last minute towards position 1. Russo. That's why Ishikawa is so good. He is a...
Yeah, it's wonderful.
He's an expert at being able to play with the block. Both him and Takahashi.
Yeah, I think that the development of Ishikawa and Takahashi is the main reason that made Japan right now a top team in the world. They are not alone, but for sure they are in charge of the most important attack.
Oh, it's lovely from Plotnitsky.
So fast, and what is really nice is that he can have a big arch in the back.
He really winds up, doesn't he? He creates so much space from his hand to the ball to come into.
It's very flexible, so fast. Really nice to see the way in which Plotnitsky attack.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, yes, Porro. Very, very clever. He knew there was a gap down at position 5, and he knew exactly what to do with the ball.
Let me see. Nice. Pretty good.
Ace Porro! He's a little maestro. He really is.
You know that Porro is a volleyball family. His brother was spiker in Padova. His younger brother is a setter, and all of them are doing great in volleyball.
Another big serve. And Ginelli showing that, yes, he's still number one. That's a lovely set from him, one-handed, going behind.
I ask your opinion, but it seems to me that this match, comparing with the other, it's fast, it's more relaxed. You're doing something even better and faster than the match between Trentino and Monza.
Yeah, both teams are giving it everything they've got here. Well done, Regas. That wasn't easy. Lovely pass. Really good use of the ball to get past Bentara.
With the left hand, at the last moment, he changed the hand. Let me say that this is the 6th mistake in the serve for Milano. So 13 points for Perugia, half of them just serving mistake of Milano.
Well, look at this. Flavio has gone off. He was on. Russo, and now Leon is on. Looking to bring some heat from the serving line, which he most definitely can do.
Wow.
Dealt with by Regas.
A wonderful starting for Regas. 4-point in attack.
Losser to serve for Allianz Milano. Bit of a scramble for Perugia. Free ball for Milano. Can they deal with it? Of course they can. The captain puts it on the floor. And Milano now have got a 3-point lead. This is a good start.
Matteo Piano, as usual, very fast, ready to attack.
La partita che sappiamo, come difesa, posti 2, posti 4 più fissi e carichiamo, ok? Che parallela ha fatto solo un pallonetto e giù difesa diagonale. Centrali adattati qua arriviamo in ritardo e qua dobbiamo difendere. Posto 4 più fisso, vai a scorrere, via, vai!
City gave a lot of information about the right position of his player and say that the two spiker, Ishikawa and Kaziski, have a strong prevalence on angle, on line, more tip. And then I don't know exactly where because I cannot see the position, but he asked to his player to defend another position for the attack from the middle blocker of Milano.
Tactics being deployed, and that's the thing about this. You may have your tactics coming into the match, but you need to be able to change them as things develop. Well played. And Kaczynski finds the floor. Milano up by 4 points.
A few weeks ago, I had an interview with Matteo Piano. He said to me, the next step is for the first time getting the final in Italian Cup, because the last year they were in the final four, but they lost badly in the semi-final. So for the entire team, the focus is this match for them is so important.
Semeniuk gets the side out. Excellent high contact from Semeniuk. It's a nice touch by Ginelli. That's a brilliant save from Bentara. Free ball for Milano, 4 attacking options. The chance now comes Perugia's way. Oh, what a dig.
Wow.
But it won't stay in play, and Bentara comes up with the point. Perugia soaking up the pressure of Milano. And then they get their one opportunity.
This is a great save. The last one was at the right position of Porro in the middle of the court. He cannot succeed in defending the attack of Bentara, but he chose the right position.
Well, that had some serious swerve on it. And Catania gets out of the way of it, does very well to let it go.
Second serve mistake for Bentara.
That's an ace for Regas.
Second ace for Milano. One from Porro and the other one is this one. Sole in the curve and Russo out in the bench.
So a change then for Perugia. Not that Russo done anything wrong. That's tricky. Free ball, Milano. Ishikawa acting as a 10, playing as a pseudo opposite. Really
it's
good
not
play.
so usual. See Ishikawa attacking from the back row in the left position, right position.
Regas changed his position. He'd had his first serve nearer to from position 1.
Yeah, because he's serving from the left. So Ishikawa went directly on the right to cover and be ready just in case attacking from the back row.
Well left. That one going right in between Ishikawa and Kaczynski. But so far so good for Milano. 21-16 they lead in this opening set. And Milano are making changes just because they can. Double change.
Yeah,
So-
Zonta and Dirlich and Porro and Regas. They will wait 3 rotation to get back in the group.
So 3 rotations with a setter back row. Or 9 rotations in all that gives Milano.
Wonderful.
That's a good play from Perugia to get the side out. That's nice. That's a good set from Nicola Zonta, 24 years of age. He's come from A3, playing with Vigilafano last season.
Yeah. And also, Dirlich, you can see here, is one of the opposite player with more educated hand. He has a wonderful control. He come from a wonderful season in Cisterna, and this year he has a problem, an injury at the beginning of the season, but now he's getting back at a very high level. Also, Vitelli, a mistake.
He's been with the club. Marco Vitelli, 26, been with the club since beginning of last season. Came from Padova. Well, so far so good here for Milano. It's all about their side-out game. 3 side-outs. That's one of them. 2 more required. Plenty of thinking to be done for Lorenzetti.
Will Porro choose a fast serve? Yeah.
Good Good work. Bentara just goes above Regas for the side out. Good view end on. Plotnitsky now needs a bit of a run here. Tanya does well. Ishikawa.
Great.
It's the speed as well, isn't it? He's up and back.
Exactly. So fast. And then remember that for a spiker like Ishikawa, it's not so easy attack from the right side of the net, but he's like Jiba at the beginning of the 2000s, so fast, so in control.
Nicely done by Flavio. Now I'm going to give you some thinking time, Andrea. Okay, so after this set finishes, and we got a little bit of time in between, I'm going to ask you about when we see the level of these players. You see what Ishikawa can do and Plotnitsky can do, and we talk about just how great they are. I want you to have a little think about who was the greatest player that you either played with or against.
Okay, thank you for the question.
And that's it. The set is wrapped up. Allianz Milano have got off to the perfect start here in Bologna, taking the set 25-20 and leading by 1-0 over Perugia.
Milano won easily, even with a mistake in serve.
They were ready to play. They have brought their A game, and Perugia will have to step up theirs.
About your question.
Yes.
Let's stay in the past. Obviously, I retired in 1998, so I'm not considering the wonderful, strongest player coming in the 2000s. I played with Lorenzo Bernardi. He's the best player of the century. He's a close friend. It's not easy for me because in that team, the Generazione di Fenomeni, many of them were great. I think that Lorenzo Bernardi, for sure, is one of the most focused player or person I met in my life. And I think that Andrea Gianni is the most talented volleyball player I ever met. Okay, and I play with and against Gianni and Bernardi. But if I have to choose an opponent, Karskirli was obviously the god of volleyball.
Mr. Volleyball, Karskirli, yes, three-time Olympian. He beach and indoor, and he came and played in Italy as well, didn't he?
Ravenna, right?
Yes, and had along with Steve Timmons.
Exactly.
Yes.
Both of them. They won the Scudetto in Ravenna. It was at the beginning of the 90s when volleyball in Italy became very popular and even enough rich, so they can afford a big contract. Then obviously it's really tough for me to choose just a few players because I think that Negrao and Tanji and Bas van der Goor,
Bas van der Goor,
Jeff Stork. I was very lucky because I played with and against a wonderful player.
No, you see.
Renan Dalzotto.
Yes, Renan Dalzotto played with on the same team as him, didn't you?
Yeah, in Parma.
Yes.
So I was very lucky. And I have a very close relation with Jeff Stork because for me it was very important and he forced me to change my kind of game. So he made me attack quicker. And also Jeff is a great person. I'm very close to him. Then obviously Cantagalli, Gianni, Gardini, Lucchetta, and
Lucky Lucchetta.
That's a close friend. That's part of a family. Yeah.
I mean,
that's the ancient volleyball, the volleyball of the last century.
Well, but even so, for those people that were around, and for those people that were playing or watching then, those names are still prevalent today. And I know for a lot of people, like you played with Roberto Piazza, for example, as a player. Now he's a coach.
He's a great coach. He was not so great player.
was he as vocal as a player as he is as a coach?
Yeah, he was a coach for many years as assistant.
Right.
So he stopped early now. Then he started as an assistant of many players. Then he moved around the world, and since 7 or 8 years, he's doing a great job as a coach.
Second set then underway here in Bologna. Perugia having lost the first to Milano. 25-20. Good save. Bentara will have a swing. Well, he won't. He's been denied by Kaczynski. Is this going to be one of those weekends where the underdogs get the wins? That's tight, but well played, Ginelli, to be able to get that one out of the net. But it's too far in the end. Colacci a little bit high in his base position. He couldn't turn and run in time. This is such a good save out of the net.
They are exploiting any chance that Perugia gave to Milano.
There is nothing that Perugia can do at the moment. Milano up 3-0.
Let me see if Lorenzetto will call timeout immediately, or
Well, he doesn't have the luxury of 2 timeouts for this one. For the cup final here, it's only 1 timeout per set, so he might well have to rely on video check for a little bit of a breather to chat to his players. That's nice from Bentara.
not easy. With a double block, well organized. They find a sharp angle from 4 area zone. Yeah, pretty good.
One thing that doesn't probably come across when you're watching on your tellies is the fact that Bentara's 2 meters and 3, and Plotnitsky's 1.95 m. These are tall players that are playing this game.
I'm really impressed by Reggers. Really impressed because he's playing fast with a nice choice.
Plotnitsky serve, all the sting taken out of it by the net, and then Reggers using that block beautifully. And now it's Reggers to serve. Out. Interesting swing from Reggers. He really gets up high, contacts that ball at the very top of his reach. Still generates plenty of pace in the ball. Oh, what a save by Plotnitsky. It's still going. Free ball now for Perugia. All attacking options available. And Semeniuk works the hands. Perugia back to within a point.
A long rally, very important because they get back at just 1 point back.
Nothing that Catania could do about that one. Flavio to serve.
Ishikawa.
He's not just fast, but he's so smart, isn't he? He sees where he can go with the ball and what's in front of him.
There is a lot of rumors about the next team of Ishikawa.
Ooh.
Seems the opportunity to go back in Japan. You know that the Japan League now has the opportunity to have two player from the other country.
Okay.
So many players from Italia are moving, like Lucarelli, Probis, Lipka.
Wow, that's going to really make the Italian league, the Japanese league, very interesting.
There is two reasons. Japan is a wonderful country. They pay quite good, and they are short. So in a calendar so full of match for the top player, having a short league could be very important for their body.
Yeah, she wasn't referring to the height of the players when you said that. She was referring to the length of the season. And that will mean as well, though, for a lot of those players going, as is noticeable by seeing, like, for example, at the Club World Championships in India, Muzersky was playing, and he's had to really speed his game up as an opposite, much quicker than he's ever played before, and that will be the same for the likes, even for Lucarelli, who's used to playing quite quick, but again, it will be quicker playing in Japan. Perugia still can't get themselves right into this one at the moment. Milano holding on to a 1-point lead, with Plotnitsky putting that one away. Oh dear, error, but looking for touches. I'm not sure he's going to get him. He has done, and there was one.
Russo raised the hand, said, I touched.
And that's fine, it's great. If we just can get on with the game then. It's like, yeah, I touched it, okay. We don't need a delay, particularly, well, but it's so fast. Good cover by Russo. Free ball, Milano. Ishikawa waiting, could be a quick ball for him, and it is an absolutely lightning fast ball for him, and he then delivers at Plotnitsky.
6 points for Ishikawa, 6 points also for Reggers, and 5 for Bentara. These are the 3 best scorers so far.
That is such a swing from Ishikawa. That is magnificent. Ginelli didn't have any right to set that. The question is, how was he able to do that? He's so tight to the net when he plates the set. Absolutely phenomenal to get the ball where he does from there.
Elastic finger.
Yes. Russo with the serve. That's put some pressure on. Oh, there was some pressure, but then Porro gives it to Ishikawa, who deals with it.
In the other match, we have seen Kuza Mernik using the hybrid service, and Russo is doing also the same, almost the same.
And the hybrid serve so effective. And then so too is the jump serve when it is performed well. Oh, that's nice. Reggers thought there was going to be block out. He took his hands away. Plotnitsky's just dealt with it, hasn't he? Just come up with a nice roll deep.
Sometimes it happened that a single player in a collective here right now.
Allora, in battuta tocca andare a fare male, ok? E in difesa fuori muro tocca starci, ok? Se no prendiamo ogni tanto cambio palla e fatta. Combattere lì. Andiamo lì, zona 6-1, via, forte!
Both the coaches are very, very excited, and the suggest was be very focused on the attack out the block. It's not easy, but if the block will cover apart, be ready to the defense out the zone of the block.
As in to go off the block and out, or around the block?
I'm sorry?
To go off of the hands of the block and out?
No.
Or to go around the block?
Yeah.
Into the space, understood. Ginelli then with the serve. That's not made it. And Perugia are back now to just being one behind. And it's a strong series of rotations now for Perugia, with Plotnitsky and Flavio and Bentara at the net, and then Semeniuk available from the back row.
Flavio hands the attack of Kaczynski.
Yeah, Flavio couldn't close that one. Just reaching and left a gap between himself and the net. No middle coming, high and wide, 3 blockers to deal with for Bentara. It's into transition then for Milano. And that has been given as ball in. So they're going to challenge it. Wasn't sure if the referee was going to go for touch or ball in. She's given ball in.
Perugia players were very sure about they did not touch the last ball.
Yeah, they're very adamant that it's their point. And it is, well, it is out.
Asking.
Yeah, it's miles out.
Yeah, but it's a touch. No, okay. The video challenge was asked not in or out.
But block touch, and that's so the referee now showing no, that's not what I wanted. So we got one. We know one thing's right. The ball was out. The next question is, was there a touch? But the referee's first decision was the ball was in. She pointed as ball in.
Touch. She showed touch.
Oh, then she did. Yes.
Yes.
But the first thing she said, well, I was waiting for her to make a decision as to why she gave the ball to Milano, and she pointed to the court. But either way, it's out and there is no touch, and so it's Perugia's point.
Yeah.
And that's why we love video check, because we get the right outcome. Good serve. Looking for touches, it's been given. Perugia have leveled up, but 10 apiece.
Semeniu.
Perugia are starting to warm into this game now. That's some pass. Well played, Semeniuk. They're on a roll.
Wonderful movement of Semeniuk. The understanding in advance. He moves so fast. Nice pass. We will see now. Ready to attack. And then Bentara is in charge of the last.
La partita è questa! Il time out di là! Per essere aggressivi e crederci! Di qua abbiamo fatto 2 errori, li lasciamo andare e riprendiamo come prima!
You have to say that the reason is a couple of mistakes. Don't worry, we can get back. It's not a big deal.
Great view from the roving camera now. Plotnitsky looking to rain some pain from the serving line. Oh, and he has done, has he? Not quite. That was close. Catania did very well to get out of the way of it. Regas now gets a chance to serve.
From the left side, so he will stay in the center to defend. Out.
A little bit too much on that one from Regas. Cheap point for Perugia. Flavio will go back to the serving line. Russo into the front row along with Semeniuk and Bentara. Nice touch by Russo. Regers makes the touch. They're not having a challenge for ball up down. It's probably too late now anyway, because the last action was the swing off of the block.
You have just 7 seconds to ask.
Well, for that one, they need to be challenging now. Challenge, challenge,
Yeah,
challenge.
have to stop. Have to.
But not then. Yeah.
Too late.
It was. It looked like it was probably a good dig. That was a tough one for Semeniuk. Great block, though. Porro makes the block. Semeniuk's come in, but he's got to jump back.
Yeah. He read not exactly the direction of the set, and it was too close to net.
All to play for in this second set. Milan holding a 1-set lead. Ventara to serve for Perugia. Oh, he was always falling to his left as he threw that ball in the air. And when he actually hit it, he wasn't upright, and he's lost height. The net's come into play. On the toss, he needed to make sure he could drove his left arm up a bit more to keep him more central in the air.
Because tossing and serving is very, very important.
That's nice. Not much room in front. Russo takes a step behind to go on the C-quick. Very nicely done.
Yeah. They changed at the last moment.
Good up. And a good finish from Plotnitsky.
But Polacci, a great defense on was it Regers' attack? Yeah.
That's what the libero's there for, and it worked. Defensive specialist out of the reach of Ishikawa. Perugia up by 1. Semeniuk with the serve. Now it's Milano who move into a strong series of rotations. That's an incredible swing. Ventara gets some serious height.
8 points for him in attack.
So close. Yeah, that's that frustration, isn't it? Being so close, but not quite. That's some good reactions. It's free ball Perugia. It's trouble for Milano. Because Plotnitsky's put it on the floor. And Perugia now up by 2.
Perugia raised the level of the attack, and Milano is not able to stay at that level.
Nice work by Plotnitsky to join the block. And Ventara does what Ventara loves.
Timeout, no change. Meg got a hill ready to go, replacing Kaczynski. Kaczynski is a little bit in trouble on passing the ball. And Perugia is trying to force the serve on Kaczynski. So that's why Piazza tried decided to use Megarejo.
Indeed, Osniel Megarejo, the 33-year-old outside hitter from Cuba. Previously with Chalmont Volley in France for a few seasons before joining Milano in 21-22. Oh, what a save! What a save! But it was Perugia who were dominating the rally. They were in control throughout.
Another substitution, Petar Dirlic.
As well, we're watching the replay of Semenya come up with the point. Dirlic has come in, Reggers has gone out.
Perugia find the right time, right position against the attack of Reggers. That's why Piazza is trying to change, because Dirlic jumping less, but he's much more different in the direction.
It's an ace for Russo, and Perugia are beginning to move away in this set. That's a good serve as well, putting it in between Ishikawa and Megarejo, who haven't quite got that link between them just yet.
And also exactly on the end line. That's a perfect serve. In the conflict area, end line, you cannot ask more.
That's as good as it gets. Can Russo do it again? Ishikawa deals with it, but there's no middle coming. Sometimes I think for Ishikawa, you could put 5 blockers against him and he'd find a way past them.
Let me check if Ipinski is the right position.
It's a good swing.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, the closer you get over to the sidelines as a middle blocker, the more careful you have to be, because there's not much court to aim at. Flavio, he's also turned as he's hit that. Not got the contact he was looking for. So Ishikawa will serve. He could well get his team back into this from the serving line with that jump serve of his. And that's caused an issue. What a touch, but it won't stay in play. Milano back to within 2.
Look at the attack of Dirlic. A very sharp angle, waiting a lot. Is the save, first save. And then Dirlic.
That's an excellent angle. Changes for Perugia. Flavio has gone off and Sebastian Soleil has come on. So he's now directly up against his Argentinian teammate in Augustin Loser. So they know each other very, very well. Gianelli back to serve.
I guess Megarejo will be the goal on Gianelli's serve.
There's a big space to go after him as well.
In the middle.
Yes, it's a good serve. It's a massive bomb. What a substitution!
As you say, that Argentinian challenge.
Great commit, knew exactly where that was going to go. 22-18, fantastic turnaround for Perugia in this match.
You told at the beginning that Perugia Flavio, Russo, and Soleil. Yeah, you cannot choose because they are pretty good.
It's such good competition for places from the coach's perspective. I guess the only problem he's got, the coach, is that when you've got Semeniuk, Botnitsky and Bentara on, then Russo has to play.
Yeah.
Because of the rules regarding the number of Italians that have to be on court, which is 3. So Botnitsky goes out and Leon has come in. Can he rustle up a couple of aces to see this set out?
As usual, watch how high is the toss of Leon.
Good serve. Transition chance. Semeniuk to bring up set points. Oh, good up from Leon. And Colaci. But they can't stop it. And Milano get the side out. So Leon's going to go off. Botnitsky will come back in. 2 bites at the cherry for Semeniuk. But couldn't finish it off. Petar Delic with the serve. Nicely picked up. They're going to have a mid-rally challenge here. They think there's a net touch against Milano on that swing. Lorenzetti was very quick to call challenge. Let's see whether or not it was a net touch or foot fault, but it's definitely called a challenge as the swing came from Bentara. They're looking at net touch. Was it?
Yeah, it's not easy for the coach to take the responsibility to interrupt the rally because if you miss, you lose the point.
Yeah, this is a big moment, really, isn't it? If he hasn't got this right, they have lost the point. So, tocco di rete, which is net touch they're looking for. But the thing is, it may well have been the ball. Zurdo having to watch on at the moment. Jesus Herrera, another Cuban international, not required for this match right now. Oh, there is, but look at that, it's outside of the antenna. That should be no touch. That's the wrong side of the antenna. It doesn't count as a net touch, it's out of play. And therefore, there is no fault. But mind you, that was Bentara's foot as well. So Bentara touched the net, which didn't count. But what was more important was there was no net touch on the other side.
He jumped too much. Touching the net with the feet is not legal.
No, that's crazy. You could jump that high to touch the net with your feet.
It's not legal.
Set point for Perugia. Sebastian Soleil gets ready to serve. Derlich keeps Milano in it for the moment.
Wonderful time. Wonderful control of Derlich. Exactly on the line. Probably Semeniuk was too inside. They leave too much room for the attack.
Kaczynski's back on and he's on to serve.
Ace.
Oh, it is indeed an ace. 23-24. That is an excellent serve.
I think that this change, it's more to slow down the serve of Kaczynski than for the substitution between Bentara and Herrera.
Absolutely right. They're going to make Kaczynski start again. It also means that Semeniuk's got to deal with this. And he has done. And Perugia take the set. It is 1-1 here in Bologna. There's another good serve. But Semeniuk looking for the high hands.
Great. And they choose to stay inside so they can see better the hand of the block. And in fact, Semeniuk decided to use off the block.
And he continued on in the direction, didn't he? He didn't try and turn it back to a line. He saw where Ishikawa was, and he's attacked him on his left hand. It's an excellent, excellent swing.
The disadvantage is that your angle is shorter, but you can see better the position of the hand, and you can play there.
Well, those of you, you're watching the screen now, those of you watching, you can see the players off the court warming up, right, and having a swing. I think there's no reason why they can't just do that on the court, because nowadays there is so much broadcast equipment right around where they are warming up. We've got the video check cameras, we've got the rail camera, we've got the broadcast equipment. We are talking tens of thousands of euros of equipment, and I'm not kidding. The number of times these guys will dig it into one of them. Whereas you just put them on the court. Go on, just do that on the court. It's okay. We can quickly clean that up and get ready. But I guess, again, this is one of those things, isn't it, that we've always done this. It's always been that you can't go on the court.
Yeah.
Only the players. Mind you, they're saying that, though, all the broadcast equipment at the net and on the net and in the posts as well. The coverage we're able to bring and the views we're able to get just is phenomenal. I still can't, I'm trying to work out because I can't remember. The antenna is 90 centimeters high, so the net at 2 meters 43, 90 centimeters gives you, what,
380 probably.
333,
1,
right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Okay, they're 10 centimeters
over the net.
each. Over the net, yeah. How high is the bottom of the net from the floor? Because that will tell us exactly how high Bentaro jumped, because his foot hit the bottom of the net.
I would say that probably the net will be high 1 meters.
That's more than a meter, though, right? Because it's
more.
I think so. All of you referees that are watching, please just send us a message. Tell us how high is the net, the bottom of the net from the floor.
I would say 1 meters and 43.
At least. So that's, I mean, that's crazy high. But
Yeah.
Bentaro, even if we say 143,
Yeah.
110, 120.
Yeah, but even if Bentar touched with the feet, it doesn't mean that he jumped 1 meter and 43, because he
probably jumped higher, right?
Yeah.
He was coming down.
higher, but
he may have raised his knees a bit. I'm going with the fact that he kept them straight, and we're just going to enjoy the fact he just jumps ridiculously high. Yes. Set 3 is about to get underway. It's 1-all here in this second semi-final of the Del Monte's Coppa Italia. And a nice start for Russo. Straight in onto the action, middle established. Giannelli to serve. Good work by Losser. Both middles, 2 points. Each middle's had an attack. You've got so little time to react, even from the pipe attack at this level. Nothing at all that Catania could do about that. 2 players not required so far for Perugia. It's Ropret Delaro. Good up. Well, that's a nice touch, but it's not going to stay in play. Bentara puts so much pace into the ball. Tim Held enjoying that one. Plotnitsky to serve. Kazitsky to get out of the way. Can Ishikawa get on a streak? That's well done by Plotnitsky, and so well done that Perugia are able to run the middle.
It was a nice chance because the serve of Ishikawa was very, very good. Wonderful Plotnitsky.
Russo. Oh, lovely. That's excellent from Augustin Losset, jumping to his left and going back to his right.
The connection between Poro and Loser is very good. A step back and hitting the other direction.
Got to get a maximum height to be able to do that. Losset now with the serve. Just couldn't guide it back to anybody else, could Poro.
Semeniuk in any situation is always under control. He's perfectly on balance, he moves fast.
He's a very technical player, Semeniuk, isn't he? When you watch him play, he's not perhaps as free-flowing as an Ishikawa. He's more, he knows the technique of the game. Yes, Ishikawa's very loose. Plotnitsky's very loose. Good chase by Colaci. The view from the bench, not the best place to be really. You want to be on the court. Regas is on the court and he's now going to serve. That was nice, the lovely movement from Bentara coming around and in, getting in sync, and then with Giannelli seeing, feeling where he is to put that ball in the right place. Bentara's an effortless player, isn't he, when you watch him? Oh, what a block! Plotnitsky with a huge block.
Right position, right time. Reggers, he closed too much.
That was close. They might just have a little look at this.
Okay, Lorenzetti asking the video check in, out. Let me see.
Ooh, that might be it.
I will say out.
Okay, why not? Oh, it is in! Oh, my goodness.
Semeniuk, ace.
Timeout called by Milano. Perugia are up 8-4.
Raga, è il momento di guardarsi in faccia e di decidere. Loro stanno decidendo di attaccarci dove sappiamo e noi dobbiamo fare uguale. È un colpo alla volta. Andiamo!
It's the right time to look each other in the face because they are attacking exactly where they want to do the same. And as always, the timeout of Roberto Piatti, very, very excited. High voice, screaming. He's his way to coach.
He's very intense, isn't he?
Yeah, very intense. It's always intense.
Good ball from Ishikawa. But nobody deep to cover. That can tend to be the case when a team's attacking. Everybody tends to flood the 3-meter line, but you really do need somebody deep for exactly this reason. You can see Catania's already, he's miles in the way. Stay back and cover deep. An easy chance to recycle.
Usually you go closer because if the ball would fall down long, you had time to move. But that block was too fast.
It's a good touch. I think the Perugia fans have upped it a notch. They are making even more noise now as their team begin to pull away in this set. There's a double change coming for Milano. Regas is going to go out, Porro is going to go out, and so Petr Derlic is coming in along with Nicola Zonta.
It seems that Perugia is succeeding in raising the level and going in control. The score is very clear. Not easy for Milano to find any solution because the level of the game of Perugia is pretty good right now.
Focus from Semeniuk. That's a big serve from him as well. Oh, well played, Kaczynski. He's just drifted past the block.
Yes, but the biggest responsibility is on Perugia. The attack was on the angle, not so strong.
A wasted opportunity perhaps by Perugia to make the dig. Kaczynski with the serve. That's caught the block of Derlic.
They feel the confidence. They are hitting pretty high. They are always doing the right choice.
Soleil to serve. It's over, and Plotnitsky's well within his rights to have a swing on that. And that meant as soon as Zonta touched it, it was point over.
It's really dangerous for the setter. You put the hand very close where the opponent is hitting, and you risk a bad injury.
More changes. Negrejo's come on. Kaczynski's off. Likely target here for Soleil is Negrejo. Indeed he is. That's a good touch and kicked back over. Oh, it's
Again.
still going!
What happened? Oh, Derlic touched the net. It's a foot point.
And it just shows, doesn't it, the tenacity here at Perugia. They are giving up on nothing. That's incredible, Semeniuk.
The second one is defense again with the leg.
That was what we call an Elvis Presley dig, wasn't it? as he goes to the leg.
But Elvis Presley is absolutely a new.
And now people are like, who's Elvis Presley? Well, for those of you that knew he likes to do that little move. Milano get the ball off the block and away. But Perugia are well in control of this set.
If it happened, you see another dig, it can remember you any singers. So Michael Jackson dig or
well, that was any kind of footwork. Maybe we see some good footwork. Might see a moonwalk.
Blocker.
Yes, exactly. Moonwalking out to make a block. Lots of room to put that one away. That's nice from Bentara. That's the speed clock. They're just testing how fast the serve's going. That's nice. That's a big swing from Megarejo on the pipe attack. A free swing. Chance here maybe. Ishikawa doesn't find a way past Plotnitsky. Him and Bentara have switched positions. And that hand works for Plotnitsky on that side as a lefty. And that time, Ishikawa works the gap between the block and the net.
they didn't gave up, and they keep striving and aimed.
Well, this is it, that they have to take their chances. Because Perugia are playing exceptionally well, and Milano have got to match that. Delic. Semeniuk's movement to his left just drew the defense of Milano to their right, and as a result, it was available to go back the other way. Now it's Plotnitsky. High and wide for Ishikawa, who works Bentara.
Smart attack up to him.
Ishikawa with the serve. Oh yes, what a block that is! A monster block from Megarejo. He's put Bentara right back into his boots with that ball. Now Ishikawa to serve again. Cheeky one, but dealt with by Colaci. Another thumper, this time Megarejo comes up with a swing point. 2 break points for Milano.
Was very successful. The substitution with Zonta and Derlich.
They are finding a bit of rhythm as Ishikawa goes for his 3rd serve. Semeniuk lets it fly. touch. Oh, that's a cracking block from Semeniuk. Shutting down Derlich.
The secret was waiting a lot, because usually Derlich play over the hand, Semeniuk wait and wait until the end, so you're not giving the time to the other player to understand where you will put the hand. You need to be fast to wait and then be quick enough to go in the right position.
That's a good leave. Yes, we're referring to the block. It's all about coaching friend of mine, Joel Banks, who's coaching internationally coaching in Europe, talks about the now moment. When do I go and put my hands across the net? Now, and trying to have that moment before the attacker hits the ball. But more often than not, it's after the ball has gone past.
Not too early.
Not too early.
Not too early.
And not too late.
But that's a matter of, we can call instinct or talent, or it's something that you can read easily. But that now, decide when is now, it's so important for the middle blocker, not just for Empire. Gustavo, the middle blocker, Brazilian middle blocker, was wonderful in this. Probably one of the best blockers in the history of volleyball.
There's no touch on that one. And now Perugia with a very, very big lead, and it's looking like they're going to be 2 sets to 1 up, unless Milano can do something here, pull something out of the bag. Bentara with the serve. Oh, that's well left.
A sort of banana, even for Bentara.
It was. Catania has quite clearly played a lot of dodgeball in his when he's not playing volleyball to get out of the way of that serve. Ishikawa fans, but right now it is Perugia fans who are the happiest. Not to be for Reggers.
6th mistakes for Reggers in serving.
What a block. It's come back, it's hit Reggers. Sebastian Soleil not allowing Milano the point.
Also, Soleil is doing a great match.
That's a wonderful touch. It's advantage Perugia. Too far away from Reggers, and Mr. Borisic isn't allowed to play it.
No way. No way. This set is almost gone.
Some perspiration to be cleared up, so it's going to stop the serve from happening. Perugia now, look at this, 22-13. It is a very impressive lead. Nice. Well, that's well played, because Mejarejo was brought in very close to the net off of the pass, but got himself back out to create some good space.
Let go, arrive, pass, step back, and ready for the approach. It's really challenging physically.
Another point for Perugia. They're 2 away from wrapping up this set, and they're going to make a change. Leon is coming in to replace Soleil. Oro couldn't stop it from squeezing between his arms. That's a nice touch. Needed to be made as well. Also trying to be forceful. Free ball, Perugia. Plotnitsky, Bentara, and Russo. And we got a fault by Milano. It is set point now for Perugia. A 10-point lead. It has been one-way traffic in this set. Tried again to find that sideline, didn't happen. Leon's job done. He will go off.
Ishikawa stayed inside just to force Leon to serve there.
He's inviting him to have another go, wasn't he?
Inviting him. Can you hit there? Nice.
Good up by Regas. But the block has been steadfast for Perugia, and it gives them the set. 25-15, they lead like 2-1. It's been a good game. Perugia dominated that set. From what you've seen, where do you think, I say we, I don't know, where do you think Milano can get back into this? What have they got to do?
I don't think there is anything under control Milano can do. I told you before, I think that Perugia can win this match even going cruise control, because they have the potentiality. Milano need to do something better. And first of all, it's not just a technical matter. Obviously, you win if you play better, if you pass better, but to do that, you need to find something special. And the first set, the emotion was much higher, but the level, technically speaking, of Perugia was lower. Second and third, we are going back. We define Perugia favorite because the standard level of Perugia is bigger than.
Milano have got to try and recreate that first set mentality, haven't they? And see how that might affect Perugia, because right now they are looking inevitable, Perugia.
They need to find a kind of emotional bubble, something like that.
Well, they're not called the Block Devils for nothing, Perugia. 5 blocks in that last set. And which is not easy to do at this level of volleyball for men's volleyball either, to make many blocks. It's a tough thing to make blocks for points.
There is many reasons. First, the spikers are athletically very gifted. Second, they improve a lot the ability to play with the block, much more clever, and they improve the ability to play off the block. So for a block, there is the height, the speed, they play slow. It's really, really tough.
And that's why Ishikawa, with his 56% rate at the moment, his 10 points, is one of those players who is very good at playing with the block. And lovely stats as well, those 3D graphics coming up there. Look at this, they're fab. 85%, 12 points and 1 block for Plotnitsky. He's having a great game. He's really a player that you've just seen over the last year, just enjoying his volleyball and enjoying his rise and how he's got better with Perugia and commanding a first 6th place now on court. It's must-win set territory for Milano as we get ready with set number 4. Ginelli with the serve. Perugia up 2-1. Net touch by Perugia. Milano have the opening point. Not to beat for Porro with his serve. Kaczynski flags with the flags.
Milano need also to try to force a deal on the serve, because if the passing of Perugia is good enough, there is no way to stop the attack.
So maybe a little bit more caution, a little bit more caution thrown to the wind by Milano as they go in search of points from the serving line and try and reduce those errors, reduce the opportunities for Perugia to have a swing. Nice touch by Catania. Tough set this. Ginelli makes it look easy. What a touch by Colaci. That is Colaci's point.
Yeah, that's then is wonderful.
And that allows Semenya a free swing practically cross court. Catania's furious. Service from Russo is an ace.
Very, very good serve.
Kaczynski unsure, wasn't he, what to do with this? (3-2) Perugia. Russo to serve again. You just knew. You could see how Perugia were lining that up. Russo was already stuck to Semenya like Velcro, and there was no gaps.
Fast, compact, over the net.
Ci mettiamo in quattro, di modo che stringiamo l'altra parte. K la tiene e K risolve. Andiamo! Vai! Vai!
80% for Russo. 7 points for him.
Very high average attack for a middle blocker. Roberto Russo is a good serve.
Porro does well to keep it in play. Ooh, no catch ball against Soleil, and block out from Semenya.
They are keeping, Perugia are keeping the control of the match also in the fourth set. And I cannot see any sign of Milano.
They don't look like they're going to get back into it, do they, at the moment? However, we're
Any reaction?
No, but we're not going to write them off, because we'd love this to go to 5. Let's see if they can get back into it. But right now, Perugia are touching everything. Inviting... Oh, yes!
Yeah, wow.
Just inviting Milano to keep coming, keep trying, and it doesn't work! It's another massive point for Perugia.
And Lorenzetti, it's really happy because his team is playing great volleyball.
Yes, there was a big celebration from Plotnitsky that we get to see, but what we didn't get to see were the celebrations from Lorenzetti, who were just as great. He's going crazy the last 2 points. He normally looks very cool and calm. So Kaczynski's gone off. Megarejo's come back on. And again, it's served at straight away. Good up, lovely touch, Ginelli. Well played by Semeniuk. Clever from him, and Bentara does enough. It's another point, Perugia. 7-2 already in this fourth set. That's so clever, because recycle, we can go again, send it the other way, stretch the block.
Yes, recycle is one of the fundamentals that is grew up a lot last year. Uh-oh. Sad Kaczynski, sad Dietrich.
Right now, a very sad Milano fan group as well. Crikey, that had some movement on it. Fantastic. Sometimes when you watch Plotnitsky, it's almost like he's stood on it, like in training when you'd have the coaches stood on a box and hitting the ball at you. He's that high and he looks like he's there. He just hits it so hard and he's in such a good position, upright, swinging through the ball. Another tough serve to deal with. It's too far away. Plotnitsky can't get to it. Oh, we might see this now, but Lorenzetti is not for moving here at all. Oh, you don't see it, that's a shame. He stood in the corner. Look, you see where Lorenzetti is top of the picture, and Plotnitsky's sliding towards him. He's like, well, yeah, to make sure you don't hit me. Vegas to serve. 4 points behind Milano. Is there a way back? Not if Perugia keep passing like that and creating those opportunities.
I don't understand why Milano's block is going to the line, because Bentara attack almost always angling.
When he comes around like that, I think from the blockers, as soon as they see this shoulder come that way, they've got to take the angle away. If he stays square on, they can do it. And now it's an ace from Semeniuk. A 6-point lead. Nothing. That Catania was just beaten all ends up with that one. Great technique from Semeniuk. Right idea, just not quite enough on the contact.
As you told before, never say before the end. But right now, it's really tough imagining different end of the match with Perugia winner.
It certainly does look that way, doesn't it?
Oh.
Rare mistake from Semeniuk in this match. He's been very reliable. Great pass from Plotnitsky. When he gets it back again. Gianelli breaking the lines with his set. With the ball coming towards him and then setting it back the other way. And again, Lorenzetti's loving it.
Yes, pushing it. He's worried because it would be very dangerous, not using this advantage.
Yeah, you feel, don't you? Yes, if Milano do get back into this, given where they are, that could be a worry. But right now, Perugia are playing some really, really good volleyball. Fantastic. Bentara gets the swing and then just a little bit of pole dancing. That's brilliant. Clever play from Ishikawa. You can never write him off for a second. You have to respect him every single time he gets the ball. Easy one for Plotnitsky to deal with, and Russo is more than capable of putting that one away. In fact, that ball from Russo has hit Piano in the head, but he apologised straight away. Piano playing 6, not normally where you see your middle blockers, unless it's Brazil and it's Lucas, because he comes to play 6 to hit the pipe. That's all Plotnitsky was looking for. Show me those hands so I can hit the ball off them, he was saying. What a dig that is.
Yeah. The face of player of Perugia are very, very serious, very focused. They well remember the last year when they were frustrated, when they lost the chance.
They lost in the semi-finals this time last year. For those who are just joining us, it was something that Andrea Zorzi said that was then the point at which their season plummeted. In terms of that, losing that, then going into the playoffs, losing in the quarterfinals. So much so, not playing Champions League volleyball this year. First time in a long time for Perugia. That's a big serve. Another solid block. Right now, Perugia can do no wrong.
Yeah. Everything is working on Perugia's side.
Good ball. Oh, yes. Bentara somehow gets a hand on that. And they've made the block to back it up.
After the hula hoop, everything is working also for Bentara.
For once, Ishikawa is shut down. 16-8 now the score for Perugia. And Plotnitsky back to the serving line once again. Overcut it.
Yeah. A wrong toss for Plotnitsky.
It was a very thin slice. think it'd be like, was it, what's the thin hand, prosciutto thin? It was that thin, the contact. It was very thin. Might be the last chance that Ishikawa gets to serve. Things carry on this way. And that's well played, Kolachi. Forced out high and wide though, Semeniuk. Good save, it's going to be free ball. Another chance maybe for Milano. And again, Reggers this time deals with it. And that means Ishikawa can go and serve again. Bentara, they've gone quite quick, couldn't get a full swing, and that's when Milano then were able to try and hold on. Good angle that from Reggers.
Very good angle. Very sharp.
Oh, the sorry, not sorry. Going back to the dark ages when we played, that wasn't allowed. If you hit the net, that was it. Point over.
We call that palla alpina, means a climber, because go on the net, climb, and then he's very tired, fall down immediately.
This has to come over. Good up, Kolachi. We got a fault by Russo. Yes. Watch Roberto Russo as he's come down, and it's the thing, because he's not landed and turned, he's turned in the air, but he's already tight to the net, so when he's turned, he's brushed the side of his side with the net. And he was in the act of blocking as well. Now, if he'd have landed and the ball was where it was, and then he turned and touched the net, would not have been a fault, because he wasn't in the action of blocking, and the ball would have been back at the back of the court. So there is a distinction that needs to be made for blocked net touches. So Giannelli receiving was it Giannelli? No, it was Bentara receiving a bit of treatment. Perugia's still up by 4. Ishikawa, though, is on a bit of a run here. Well manipulated by Semeniuk. Oh, and that is indeed not going to make it. Didn't catch the block. Perugia will feel really good about that now, getting off the Ishikawa serve. So a little bit of an over-rotation from Osniel Negrejo. I think they're checking for a block touch. Yeah, they're looking at Tocco de Rete. So that's net touch. That's all they've got. Do you know what? I've been watching, it says video challenge come up on our screens, and I've been looking at it thinking, that's amazing that they've got those monitors up on the side of the but it's not, it's graphics. I thought it was here in the venue. And then I've looked around and realised, oh no, it's not. These new 3D graphics are absolutely amazing.
A long video check.
It is that
it means that the ball was close. Oh.
Well, they're looking to see, aren't they, if there's... Bentara's having a good look to see that he hasn't touched it, trying to get out of the way of it. There's no movement of the net.
The face is very, very close to the upper net.
The other thing they have to look at as well, which is why it takes a little bit of time, is even if there was a net touch, they have to see whether the ball has hit the floor, and the rally is then over.
But did happen usually if the ball was stands or remain high.
Has that one landed in? Not quite. The fans are still very happy. 17-13 Perugia. Milano Milano have effectively got to score 2/3 points to 1 here if they're going to get back into this. That's a lovely touch by Porro. Great cover as well by Porro. Regas has found the corner of the court.
Exactly in the corner. Great rally for Milano. Two wonderful covers. And then the last attack.
14, state meglio voi, però aggressivi senza distrarci. Tocca continuare ad attaccare, non tirare mozzarelle, ok? Diagonale stretto, parallela, noi in mezzo al muro, ok? E il tempo di muro, recuperiamo bene le posizioni. Ragazzi, via, vai!
He has to be aggressive, focused, very steady, and not be distracted. Because they had a moment a few points ago, they were perfectly in control, with a lot of enthusiasm, doing everything perfectly. Now, Lorenzo, see that they are losing a little focus.
You mustn't think that the job is done. You cannot allow the other team to come back. That can be very dangerous.
Exactly.
Bentara goes on that angle. He's been shut down by Megareo. And now there's just 2 points in it. Again, that's what he's got good sight of the line. I'm probably thinking they should have gone and hit that line. Good pass. Lovely dig. Not quite high enough.
What a chance.
It was a great chance, but again, Bentara is jumping so high.
To remain on the air a long time.
He does. I reckon he's got
a wonderful dig. Megarejo. And here.
Just stays in the air, watches it all the way through. Great block from Bentara. Great touch. That was not easy at all. The block's good. The block is good. Semenya just trying to work that hand nearest the antenna for the block out or block over the sideline. But it's a perfectly formed block from Regas.
Right to the line.
Well, it's interesting now. It's very much game on in this fourth set. Milano have got themselves right back in the match. And it's an ace serve. A little bit of hesitation.
Almost impossible 5 minutes ago.
Well, what you're not seeing, just out of your screens here, is watch what Plotnitsky does now. Because he goes to the floor, and then he decides to just roll around a bit in it, and he's getting more perspiration on the floor to take longer to clear it up, just to create more time. A bit of gamesmanship from Plotnitsky to slow down and make Regas start again. Bentara's come off. Zurdo's come on. He's not had a swing yet, has Herrera, in this match. But that's a good bit of time wasting by Plotnitsky. 1 point in it. Regas to serve again. Oh, that was close.
Dance on the net.
Could have gone either way. That was millimeters away from dropping over and causing problems. But that's the difference between success and failure. Semeniuk. far away.
Yeah, Perugia now lost a lot of confidence. That's why Lorenzetti a few minutes ago was pushing so much this guy, because he know pretty good his team.
Not much Ginelli could do with that. And Ishikawa's worked it off his hands. And it's 19-19. Are we going to go to 5? Couldn't quite get it into the corner. And Ishikawa does really well with the use of the block. Back in front again.
Very, very important off the block with Bloknitsky. Both Cuban Herrera and also Leon. As in the previous set, Leon is in the court to exploit his great serve power.
What can he do now? Ishikawa makes a good pass. Ooh. Well, I heard a whistle then, but the players played on, which is just as well. Side out achieved by Milano. Just the player you want in that situation is Ishikawa.
Well, we'll see if Herrera, left-handed opposite, will be more effective than Bentara in the last part of the fourth set.
At the moment, though, Ginelli's reluctant to go to him. Kaczynski with a watching brief. Nice play from Bloknitsky. Now it's Perugia in a strong series of rotations, and Herrera in the front row. Ginelli with the serve. That's a good touch. All the angles were wrong, weren't they, for Bloknitsky with that one? He's facing the first ref. He's a left-hander on the left side. No view of the court.
Everything was so tough for him, and Milano block side to take out the hand.
They could see what was coming. Still, Herrera yet to have a swing. Porro with the serve. He's got a good jump serve on him. We've seen that throughout this match. It's got to be free ball. Milano with a chance to go in front. Taken! What a turnaround for Milano in this match.
A nightmare is coming for Perugia.
They didn't know where this was going. It's a free swing. And another change has been made. And so Herrera has gone off. Bentara is back on. It changes again, it turns again. And it's Bloknitsky who's got an opportunity to get Perugia in front from the serving line. Great serve. Just hoiked up into the air. But good work by Ishikawa, and he's got a better swing chance this time. And he makes sure of it.
Ishikawa against Bloknitsky. Two most important player of the two teams.
It has been a fascinating encounter. And now Ishikawa gets to serve with It's a decent serve. Semenya couldn't find a way through. What about now? Oh, it does look like it might well be, and the referee straight away says, let's have a look at the video.
Just to be sure.
Referee check. This is a big, big moment in this match. We've had plenty of big moments. This is another one. And it is out. And it's set point for Milano. And Ishikawa has got license here to really go after his serve.
Absolutely.
No harm done, really, because Milano now have the one chance, which at this level, if you can make that happen, great, to try and side it out. But you know what? Perugia throwing a bit of caution to the wind here. They're bringing on Tim Hell to serve. It's the first time he's been on in the match.
A brave choice.
Well, the ball is in play. Not any longer. Ishikawa gets the set. One for Milano, 25-23, and we are going 5. What a game!
Also, the president of Milano is surprised. Yeah, Fusaro is close to us. Was standing up.
Well, he did. He just looked at us and he just raised his eyebrows, didn't he? Like, whoa. A real moment of joy for the president. A moment of joy for Ishikawa and the fans. Because we're now going to a decider. Well, this is what you want from a cup final, from a semi-finals. Close matches.
Right. But I was not thinking that this was possible.
No, I don't think anybody was.
We told the underdog, but I think that Trentino and Perugia was by far better. But the Kurds is not saying the same.
And that,
I remember at the beginning of the fourth set, I told you, this set is going. I don't know exactly what happened, but Milano get back fast, and probably Perugia turned off very quickly. That could be a kind of remembering some trouble in the past. So they are not steady enough, and they are paying pressure.
But it's definitely a mental thing, isn't it? From Perugia's perspective, where they were and comfortable in that set, thinking we've got it done. And if you start to think maybe we've got it done, and then the other team comes back, mentally you're like, oh, and there was a bit of a wobble from Perugia.
Yeah, absolutely. Then there is the pressure to be favored. The pressure, remembering that the last year this strong team has a very nightmare at the end of the season. Many of them are the same. So they are trying not to think about the past, obviously, but it's not so easy. And that's why Lorenzetti was so excited at the beginning of the fourth set, because probably you know that it's not necessarily something so special to lost control of the match. And that's what happened.
And the question for Milano now is, do they have enough in the tank? Have they got enough energy here to really get themselves over the line? They've made a lot of changes during the course of this match. Perugia have made a few, but by and large have stayed with the same players. Kaczynski's been in and out. He's not going to start this one. It's going to be Melgarejo through the outside with Ishikawa. Bregas stays on court. And it's an unchanged
all the
Perugia.
pressure is just on Perugia.
Let's see how they handle it.
See how they start the match.
Here we go then, set 5. Perugia serving, Milano looking for the first point. Well, that's not going to happen. It is going to happen, it's landed out. I thought for a second that was going to be a block for Perugia. So a nice tiny start for Milano. serve. Well done, Plotnitsky. He's been a revelation this season, a player who you can really rely on. Perugia have used him so much. And maybe a player who, if Leon had been fully fit, would be on the bench.
Yeah.
Good touch. That was an important touch. We'll look for a second like Regas was going to have a free swing. Well saved by Catania. Not to be. Ishikawa with a very rare error.
It was not easy because the ball was a little low inside with a triple block. He tried to hit the last part of the hand, the finger. Didn't find. 2-1 for Perugia. Game Soleil, ready to serve.
Making Losser play it. And there's a point chance here. Bentara. Great point, Perugia, and a 3-1 lead. They make the first move.
I'm still thinking that the position of Milano on the back row attack of Bentara is not correct. Yeah, they have to stay more angled.
Soleil once again. A little bit late in the press from Russo. Regas gets the point. This is anyone's for the taking. It really is, isn't it? Milano have worked themselves into this position. Well played, Russo. Good reactions from Plotnitsky.
The pass was not so close to the net, but Russo was in the right position and Gianelli risked a very quick attack in the middle.
Nowhere to go, Russo again. You're looking at the Milano players, I was just looking at Russo push. Lorenzetti giving him a little fist bump, nearly knocking him over. Might see it now, watch this, Russo to Lorenzetti. There you go, boss, that's for you.
Allora, inside out, remember the defense, how they are putting the defender. E questa è una cosa, la palla è buona, ci sarà il salto secco su di lui.
Semenya 34. Yeah, it's a low average.
It is, and you wouldn't think that he has. That was how low he was playing. The way, you know, when we're sat here watching, thought he's played much better than that. But a bit of a dip. Too many continuation attacks from him. Gianelli once again to serve. There was line, but it was not the option. And it's a massive block from Perugia. That has just caught Ishikawa right on the nose. That is going to sting. As he comes into cover. Ooh, yes. Ow.
The timing of Bentara was really perfect. The nose of Ishikawa is paying the price.
It really is. Running eyes and a runny nose. Kaczynski's back on. Megareo to the bench. Gianelli still serving. Kalachi saw the hand go up and he thought tip short, and he's gone too early.
Right, but I think that is more responsible Semeniuk in the center.
But then,
it depends.
well, I think yes, but then Kalachi's he's gone so early, he's left a big space that made the decision. If he'd have just waited, Kalachi could probably play it. But that's a tough one, isn't it?
Right, yeah, right.
Not to be for Ishikawa. Another point comes for Perugia. They are feeling good about this. The fans, again, just making so much noise. It's incredible. They're turning it almost into a home venue for Perugia. Massive serve from Plotnitsky's got Paolo Porro scurrying. We're going to have a look to see if there are any touches. I don't think there were. No admission of a touch from Perugia, because there wasn't one. We'll have a side switch. Ooh, that just reminded me. Team at that end, at the far end, was the team that won the first game when it got to the fifth, wasn't it?
Sorry.
So the team at the far end in the fifth set in game one was the winning team.
Yeah.
We're going to have it again here, are we? We might well do. A 5-point deficit. It's a lot for Roberto Piazza and his team to make up. Can they do it? Nowhere for Regas to go, so he comes up with a really good shot. Couldn't have a full swing.
Ball was very, very close to net, not easy to manage.
It's a really good use of the block. That one's on its way out of the city.
Today Rusev was very effective on serve.
Trying to drop it short. Piano comes up with the point. That's a good save. Well, that one seemed to have bobbled all the way off of a couple of touches off of Soleil. And they're going to have a swing chance here, Perugia. But it's a block from Piano. What a great point that was.
The ball was dancing over the block, over the net. Great defense at the end. Matteo Piano, with a lot of experience, find the right direction and a small jump. Hands over, right block.
3 points in it. Kaczynski has a really good jump serve on him. Well, that's dealt with by Semeniuk. And hammered away through the middle by Sébastien Solé. Never easy to pass that one, because you've got the middle blocker kind of coming across your eye line. Bentara. Well done, Derlich. He's come in with Zonta, the double change for Milano as they try to get back into the match, into this set.
Piazza use always double change, even in the fourth set, the semi-final. Serious expression of Roberto Piazza.
Very serious.
Yeah.
It's a serious
Floating serve for Piano, floating in one. Out.
Oh, yes, it is out. An
Out.
error from Plotnitsky.
Out.
Just 2 points in it now. Surely not. Surely Perugia are not going to let this slide.
I don't know why Piano served on Colaci. He's one of the best receiver in the world, but he's working, so keep serving on Colaci.
That time, Plotnitsky took it.
That's good.
I think, yeah, that is good. He has just got the line. Well, talking to Colaci, come into this match with 271 receptions and only 19 errors over the course of the season. So he manages, even though you don't want to serve on the liberos have got a really good way of managing to get and take the pass,
right,
and pinch it off their teammates. Nowhere to go. Solé is so good.
It's the 5th block of Solé today. He started from the bench, went in to replace Flavio, and now this will be one of the most important points of the 5th set of the semi-final.
That's what it meant to Lorenzetti. More changes. Porro on, Vegas on, Derlich off, and Zonta off, and Porro back to serve. And it means as well Ishikawa might well get a chance to serve. In fact, he should get a chance to serve. So 2 good jump servers to come for Milano. But an excellent pass. Has that caught anybody?
Probably touched.
Who's going to... Regas says
Regas
no.
say no.
Is he going to...
They will ask probably.
Yeah, he's still shaking his head, Regas. Saying he didn't touch it, so this could well be a point for Milano. Indeed not.
Right, no. In the middle. Plotnitsky.
It's still not over, and it's still not a done deal for Perugia.
The never-ending semi-final.
Amazing. Changes for Perugia. Herrera has come in. Bentara going off again, just to take more time and make Porro have to think about this next serve. Oh, I say he's got an ace! A cruel blow for Perugia. A huge slice of luck for Porro. A massive point for Milano. Couldn't have fallen in a better place for Porro, right between Solé and Ginelli.
Quel colpo lì era buono. Troviamo bene i colpi, ok? Il lavoro sulla parallela va bene, le diagonali medie non vanno bene. Piano lascia il buco adesso sulla diagonale stretta. Quindi abbiamo una diagonale lunghissima, ok? Bravo, via!
First, he reassured his player that the technical choice was correct. And then the piano will leave space between the side player. So remember that it could be an option.
Well, the only issue is, I guess, is the fact that it's lost air at the net. From that perspective, and we'll see. Porro, can he get his team level? Oh, not quite, not quite. A huge sigh of relief for the Perugia fans.
Huge relief. You can bet, sure.
And look at this, Leon's coming on to serve, as he has done in pretty much every set.
Can you imagine Catania or Kaczynski in a very crucial moment with Leon ready to serve?
Oh, it's going to stay in play. And they are fighting like a fish on a chopping board right now. Milano, but they still can't get off this point. And Perugia take it, and they brought up match point. Incredible. Match point Perugia. Another huge serve. And that's it, he's done it with an ace! Serve Leon, the captain, takes his team to the final of the Del Monte Coppa Italia here in Bologna. Oh, what a game.
A great game. And I truly believe that winning so balanced match for Perugia is very, very important, because they have a recent feeling of what happened when there is a tough match, when they are playing good or bad and playing back. So this is very important for the entire season of the Perugia team.
They're showing their ability to come back, to get the job done. And just when you want the captain to come and show what he can do, he's done it, hasn't he? Led by example, one happy coach, one delighted team, one down and out Porro.
But I believe that also Milano, they are not happy, obviously, but they do their best. They strive, they never give up, so they have to be happy what happened. And Perugia, it's a long